up, y'all? Welcome to 2 Real 4 Radio. I am your host, Parid Digital. If you are a new listener, welcome. If you are a returning listener, welcome back. Y'all already know what time it is. I have Jus Drayton here with me today. Justin, how you doing?
What's happening? How you doing today?
I'm good.
How is everything?
I'm alive. I'm well.
I appreciate you for having me on. Most definitely.
Thank you for being on the show. I appreciate it. So, you were telling me you got a detailing business. Tell me more about that.
Yes. Okay, so our detailing business is it's called Detail Diamonds.
Mm-hmm.
We are based out of Charleston, South Carolina, but we serve the surrounding areas as well. I started my business about this year would be 6 years now. We've been on consistent elevation since. We really pride ourselves honestly in customer relation. Like that's my biggest thing. Just trying to. I guess you can say I'm trying to be like the Chick-fil-A of my industry. Like I'm really trying to hone down on customer relation, making sure we take care of the customer and like making sure we can like, you know what I'm saying? I guess beat what's coming forward.
Yeah.
As far as like customer relation and service to try to just please them better and just be the best, company we could be. But aside that, we do the normal detailing cars or mobile so we can come to you. And that's pretty much what we do for the most part. I'm blessed to have this business. It's been rolling. We got a couple of employees that work with us. And we're just really blessed right now in our life.
That sounds good. So, when you sitting here talking about detailing, I'm thinking about the hot mess my car is in. What is some of the nastiest things you've seen in a car?
Yeah, man. Okay, so we had this one girl. Of course, we're gonna name everybody. Keep everybody named. We're not gonna keep putting nobody's name out there.
Right.
But so this girl, her car was pretty bad, but it was bad on the sense that like she really, really didn't take care of it. Like there was like smoked cigarettes, like liquor bottles by the tons in the car, like liquor like saturated on the carpet. Ew. Like some real crazy stuff. Like we had to charge her at least like $400, but we still couldn't get it as perfected as we wanted to. But I would say that's one of the nastiest, but one of the, I would say, just most awkward moments I had. Like a murder scene. Well, not like a murder scene, but like somebody got popped in the car and so he got popped in the car. So his girlfriend. Yeah.
Oh gosh. Did his girlfriend?
Yeah. So like, no, she reached out. Like a mutual friend of hers. A mutual friend reached out to me for her because she was going through that tough time. But I wanted to help out. I wasn't comfortable at first, but I wanted to help out. You know, I wanted to ease her mind a little bit. It's like, well, I'm gonna just go ahead and handle this. But that was the most I would say. That's the car I'll never forget. Like I feel like I have a internal feeling with that car right there. But other than that, we see bad things all the time. It's becoming the norm now, but we know how to get it squared away though.
That's good. Yeah. Shoot, I might need my detail because I am terrible when it comes to like cleaning the inside of my car.
No, we definitely get you.
I like to
we got a maintenance plan too. So we got different plans and things like available for people in the area. Like because I would say our prices are pretty much on the higher side.
Yeah.
But I do that for a reason because I really want to cater to like maintenance plan. Like I like the clientele that like stays with us. You know what I'm saying? So like that's just that's revolving income and that's revolving clients that we continue to serve.
Yeah.
So that's really what I try to build my business off. And with doing that, I offer a maintenance plan at like a discounted rate.
That's good.
So you could get on you can get on a plan. We have some people get on plans for like monthly service. We got some people do quarterly. So it's basically however you want to do it, and we would just keep you on our schedule. So that's really like my main focus in my business is just trying to keep that maintenance and keep growing that. So
that's good. So not only you're mobile, you have like a membership program type of thing going on.
Yeah, we offer that. We offer
Yeah.
that. We got a YouTube channel too. So a lot of times we try to throw a lot of our clientele like our content and things like that so they can check it out. Or
Mm-hmm.
any of the customers that try to come through the door, we might go ahead and throw them like related content to what they
Yeah.
want done, just so they could take a look at it. And it always works out in our favor when we do things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, what got you like into this to the detailing business? Because a lot of people own a lot of the same businesses, clothing lines. Um, Shoot, that's pretty much what everybody
Yeah.
got nowadays. But you went into detailing. That's different.
Yeah, detailing. Okay. So I worked for my first car. Like my parents, of course, they had like, I guess you could say like the hand me down cars for like me and my brother and sister and thing like that. So when I got my first car, like bought my first car, I really took care of it. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
I had a older homie that really put me on like washing cars. Like he used to work with me, so me and him just used to I would say like days we were off like Wednesdays, Saturdays and things like that. We would literally just clean our cars.
Mm.
I wouldn't really say at that time that's what made me like want to start detailing. But I would say I was working at this job, and I would say it was kind of, I wouldn't say it was forced on me to go into entrepreneurship. But I would say like at that time in my life, I really didn't have a lot of direction.
Yeah.
So it came to me almost with like insight that like I just wanted to, do something for myself and try to see how I can make money for myself.
Yeah.
And I don't know, that was the first thing I turned to. Like I know I like doing it, and that was the first thing I turned to. I had to get better with it over time. Back then our prices were way lower, but I just stayed down, and I like it. I wouldn't say it's like passion. We'll talk about the other things later, but I would say it's one of my passions. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's good though. Like you went into
Yeah.
something you know you like doing. Because a lot of people will sit there and just do like, oh, I'm gonna do this because it makes money. And I be telling people all the time, like you could do anything. You can make money doing anything. You ain't gotta sit
Right.
here and put yourself through something you don't want to go through because there's money in it. You know?
Right. Like I feel like I don't work, like, and that's really the blessing of what I do. 'Cause I really don't feel like I have a job. Like when I go out and detail and things like that, like
Yeah.
that's what I like to do. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's never really like I feel like I have to go to work, or I just don't. I feel free.
That's a good
I feel
feeling.
free.
That's a good feeling. That's how you know you made the right
Yeah.
decision.
Yeah.
When did you feel like you were on the right path? Because I know like everyone talks about the entrepreneurial journey, and you know you have some people who talk about the whole working for yourself aspect and not having to work for somebody, and then you got people who talk about how real that shit really gets. Like you go through points where it's like there's ups and downs of it. But hold on, what was I
Right.
trying to? I was trying to ask something specific. Let me see here. I was asking, when? At what point? When did you realize you know you made the right decision? Because I'm sure there are moments where you're like, dang, I don't know if I should go back to my job. I don't know if I'm doing this right. I don't know if I should keep doing this. When did you have that moment where you were like, yeah, this is it. I'm on the right path.
I was okay. So when I started my business, see, I'm a real like I meditate a lot. You know what I'm saying? And
Okay.
I try to stay like peaceful and zenful,
Yeah.
things like that. So when I'm in like that state, it kind of it allows the natural what I need to be doing at the moment to like come out. So
Mhm.
all I do at that point is just try to follow it. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? So
Yeah.
when I started my business, I already had a vision in mind
Mhm.
of where I wanted to take it and where I wanted to go. And I always been the type of person to, I guess you could say like I have like a rebellious spirit, but it works out in my favor. Like I didn't want to get it like that. Like I didn't want to work at it. Like there's nothing wrong with working at a job, but
Yeah.
I wanted the challenge. You get what I'm saying?
I
Because I
get
always
that.
wanted to be like the person. Yeah, I always wanted to be the person that can like ultimately when I get older and like everything is solidified. I really just want to sit down and give people the game because
Yeah.
I never really had game. So I really treat it like I'm gonna go ahead and be the guinea pig real quick, and like I'm gonna take the beating. I'm gonna take however long it takes to get this thing rolling and get it successful, because I know it's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
I just got to keep on rolling with the punches. And at the end point, or at the, when the journey is far from this point,
Mm-hmm.
I just want to be able to sit down with like a group of people and like confidently tell them like what it takes to like be successful and what it takes to like really do this thing. Because this really it's hard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's really where I get the motivation to like keep going. And at the point where I would say at the point where I knew this was something this was something that I was going to do,
Mm-hmm.
is I would say when I quit my job, I've been detailing and working for about 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
And it came a point to where like it was too stressful, but I wasn't going to let the detailing go. So I had to wait. Yeah, so I wasn't going to let it go. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll let anything else go before I let it go. So I think at that moment, God really tested me, because that was the hardest job I ever worked at. And then I was detailing at the same time. So like I was really, really tired. And I believe like I just really started to weigh my options. I started to weigh like how much I was making a week.
Yeah.
And then I started to break it down to like how much I made a day.
Mm-hmm.
And then I said, okay, so if I detail like X amount of hours, I can make this much money in a day. And I really just started to put the math together. And I just said, man, I'm about to go ahead and do this.
Yeah. That's good. That's
Yeah.
good. Yeah. I completely understand. That sounds a lot like what I went through. Like, I'm still working, but it's more like I understand that whole, like, I'm not putting this down. The music, everything that I do, I'm not putting that down, you know? No matter, even though I have moments where it's like I'm not making anything, but I'm not putting it down. I can't. If they told, like, I remember like when I was working, I used to work at Live 5. And I remember my mom used to tell me, oh, you can't be sitting here cursing in them songs on social media. Because, you know, certain jobs, they worry about what you post on social media. But honestly, nobody ever looked at anything. Like, I had my boss on my Facebook page and everything. And she would like my YouTube videos and, like, never said a word. But it'd be like, you know, and I was like, I'm not going to sit here and stop doing what I do and stop expressing myself because I'm over here making $12 an hour on this job. Like, no.
I also feel like that's where your peace reside at the end of the day. Like I feel like we all should follow our peace. You know what I'm saying? It's like I knew that if I would like work at a job and put down my detailing, I knew that wouldn't sit right with me inside. So we just really have to follow like our intuition sometimes. Follow like what we feel like we need to do. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and don't, like, let's not be fearful so much. You get what I'm saying?
I think it's I know people like that. They're so stuck on stability, and it's like that leap of faith is scary. The unknown is what scares people when they don't know specifically what is going to happen after that, or they don't have the right plan. And it's like, now you sitting on this job because you know it's a consistent paycheck. And yeah, I'm sitting on my job for a consistent paycheck, but I'm not going to sit here and rep this job full time. Like, I'm still going to be doing what I want to do until I get to where I don't have to work this job. But it's like people are harboring so much hostility and anger because their spirit is not where they want to be.
Exactly. It's like you can they can basically be at this job, but you can ask them like, are you happy though? Like,
yes,
are you working? I feel like the goal should be, now if working at a job, because there's some people that like working at a job for like the I guess you could say like the communion of other people. Some people actually like that. So I'm not going to say that everybody should go entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
But when it comes down to like entrepreneurship and things like that, like you really, really got to put your full self there if you really, really want to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So tell me about the children's book you were telling me about. You said you got a children's book coming out?
Yeah, see, it's like, okay, so all this ties together. So my detailing business, I have a mascot, and my mascot, his name is Snatchy the Lion.
Oh, okay.
If you check out my page, you know, of course, I'll tell y'all all the links you can find, like all our pages and things like that. But
Yeah,
Snatchy the Lion is basically our mascot. So I've been trying to I've been branding him like within our brand like for the last 6 years.
mm-hmm.
But my ultimate goal of having Snatchy around was really because, like I stated earlier, like detailing is one of my passion points, but really like teaching and being involved in like the younger generation's upbringing
Yeah.
is really where I feel like my passion resides. Yeah, so I want to take my character Snatchy, my mascot from Detail Diamonds,
Mm-hmm.
and I want to go ahead and put him in a brand by himself. I'm going to add some other characters along with him, which I already have,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to basically put them a side brand of Detailed Diamonds where they're going to like tackle like the learning and the things that have to do with like child development. Like for example, like the children's book I'm coming out with, like
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to target like age like 0 to 3 in this book. So I'm going to
Aw.
teach like rhyme, yeah. So like rhyming and things like that. You know, I want to catch them at that early age. So I really
Yeah.
want to. I'm working with an illustrator right now, and I really want to put my characters into that book, and that's just really what I want to do. So I want to introduce that book first.
Yeah.
It's going to be my first book out. I'm trying to push it for March. I'm halfway there,
Mm-hmm.
but it may be a little later. But we'll pray for March though.
Okay.
But after that, I just really want to brand Snatchy and his friends as like just a learning hub that kids can turn to, that parents can use, like almost like a magic school bus type of feel, like
Oh
teach
yeah,
them
yeah.
about things that they need to, yeah, like that's what I want to do.
I'm gonna
And
definitely
I'm
follow
pushing
you
my
on that.
characters for the, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna definitely let you know when all that is running.
Yeah.
I'll definitely try to come back when it's running so we can definitely talk in depth about that.
Yeah.
But
Let me
that's
know because
really
my
the
daughter's in
major
that
goal.
age
So
group.
yeah, see, I wanna catch that. I just feel like that age group is like kids are sponges as they are,
Oh
but
yeah.
I really want to catch them like at that age group, like that 0 to 3. And I'm gonna have some things coming out for like 3 to 5 and
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that too. But right now, my main focus is that like 0 to 3. So I have
Yeah.
some teachers. I got some friends that I grew up with. They're like teachers now for elementary school.
Mm-hmm.
So soon I'm gonna hold a meeting with a couple of them just to try to get as much criteria, like what exactly I need to know to put into the system, and then I'm gonna use like our characters to implement things that they tell me.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. And so like you thought about like an interactive game or something along with that?
Yeah, yeah, all that. Like I'll say my for like the visual side of things,
Mm-hmm.
I'm really trying to push like YouTube. I really want to push YouTube a channel that they could turn to.
Yeah. That's really interesting.
Yeah,
I like that. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely keep following you on that one because my daughter's in that age group and I read to her a lot. So
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I definitely just wanna that age group right there. Just definitely want to catch them, but we got a lot of things on the way. Me and my team working hard.
Mm-hmm. That's good. That's good. Well, I enjoyed speaking to you, and I hope anyone listening to this finds what you were saying to be very motivating and inspiring. Like, if anybody, y'all have y'all's doubts or anything when it comes to entrepreneurship, it's up. There's ups, there's down, ups and downs. Like you said, you've been doing this for 6 years, and yeah, sounds like you're doing really good with it.
Yeah, I appreciate you. It definitely has its times, ups and downs, but I would say if you really looking on being an entrepreneur, you definitely want to get in your head early that you're going to have to get used to being uncomfortable.
That's good
And
advice right there.
after you, yeah, it's like after you get that like concept in your head, you got it. But entrepreneurship is definitely not easy. It's definitely something that like you don't work a 9 to 5, you work around the clock. So some days
Yeah.
you gonna have to go to sleep late. Some days you have to wake up early. It's
Mm-hmm.
all a part of the grind. It's gonna be some days you don't make no money. It's gonna be some days you make money. It's all a part of the grind. So if that's something that you're interested in doing, definitely understand that being uncomfortable is something that you're gonna have to get used to.
Right. Okay, so tell everybody where they could follow you at.
Okay, cool. So we're on YouTube. If you can just search Detailed Diamonds, you'll find us. We also have Facebook. Our Facebook is Detail Diamonds 2.0. Our Instagram is detail_diamonds11. We are on TikTok, Detail Diamonds. You can follow us on Google as well, Detail Diamonds. We're on Yelp. We serve the Somerville area, Charleston area, Tri area. If you need us, we got you.
All right, and that's Diamond spelled with Diamonds.
Diam. Yeah.
Okay, not what it's Diamond spelled
So
with an
Detail
I, not
Diamonds.
with a Y.
Yeah, not with a Y.
Right.
Not with a Y.
Okay, yeah. Believe it or not, you gotta let people know that. All right, yeah. So thank you for listening. Y'all can check him out. His links will be in the description of the podcast, whether you're listening to it on Spotify or Apple Podcasts or YouTube. Make sure y'all also follow the show 2 Real 4 Radio. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, all that good stuff. If y'all got any businesses y'all would like to promote, or if y'all have any questions, y'all can hit y'all can hit me up on social media. Y'all can also hit up Justin if y'all have any questions about detailing or want to inquire about his detailing services. And thanks y'all for listening. Y'all keep it real.
We appreciate you. Talk to you soon.